Shalom Aleichem Chevra. Welcome to a new edition of Torah from the Vineyard. We're now Rosh Chodesh Iyar Tafshin Pei Hey, and you can see the vineyard the buds are not broken yet, the leaves are not growing. I'm in the springtime. It's usually when I come out to say Torah from the Vineyard. Okay, so I saw something amazing that I felt was like life changing this year in the Sefer B'Yam Darkecha regarding the midah of Gevura, the holy trait of strength, restraint. And he says like this, that we connect to the midah of Gevura, which is, the second week of Suras Ha'Omer. We're dealing with the midah of Gevura. We connect to it through the concept of Yiras Haremus, recognizing the amazing nature of Hashem, and in a particular way, that to every single person in the universe, He gives us exactly what we're meant to receive. He interacts with us as individuals. And that means that there's restraint and there's constriction, tzimtzum and gevura to every person. And we see it in a way of yira. Sometimes it comes to us in a way of fear, actual fear. When I say actual, I mean fear that we're afraid. Sometimes it comes to us in Yiras HaRemus, which is awe of the amazing nature of Hashem in this way. And so the question is, though, how do we harness it? How do we take this midah and use it in a way of avodas Hashem? So he says something amazing that I find to be completely life-changing. He says that what happens is that one of the ways that we experience this midah of Gevura is through the Yetzer. When the Yetzer, the evil inclination, comes to us and tries to convince us to do an aveira, to do something that we shouldn't be doing, and he comes to us in a way of implanting within us a fire and a passion to do something that we shouldn't be doing. Two main ways I think about this is either it can be with something like food or other types of addictions, or with, illicit relations, this type of thing, looking at things we shouldn't be looking at. This comes in the form of a fiery passion within our bodies. And the Yetzer Hara is what gives us to this. It gives this to us. So the question we have to ask ourselves that he asks is, how is this possible? It shouldn't be. Isn't it true that Hashem is everything? That everything that happens in the world is the Ribbon Shalom, is God. Nothing exists without God. And really, in a deep sense, nothing exists except for God. That's a deeper question. But how could it be that we have a evil inclination? How could it be that there's something called Ra, called evil? What is it? There's something else other than God? Can't be. So he says, you got it all wrong. When we feel this inclination, this desire, this fiery passion to do something, and we call it the Yetzer Hara, we have to understand that the Yetzer Hara is really an Eved Hashem, a servant of Hashem. The Yetzer Hara is doing his avodas hakodesh, his holy way of serving Hashem. And really, he's not evil. Really, he's just a shliach of Hashem. He's just a messenger of God. And what's he doing? He's coming to tell us something about ourselves. He's coming to tell us that, you see what I'm showing you right now? I'm showing you that you have within you the power of passion and fire. You have passion and fire. You, deep down inside, are a fiery, passionate person. And you know what that means? It means that you can use that fire and passion for good. You can use that fire and passion to serve Hashem. And that's why he's there. He's a messenger of Hashem to show us what we have and the ability that we have. Not only that, he's showing us exactly how to do it. He's showing us exactly what to do. He's pointing to us and saying, you see this thing right now that I'm pointing you to? This where I'm giving you fire and passion? That's the place where all you have to do is be misgaber. You have to strengthen yourself, gird your loins, gather your strength, and stand up to that temptation. Stand up to that passion. And you know what? When you do that, you are going to release tremendous holiness. And you're going to be able to take that passion now and use it in Avodas Hashem. So I like to call the Yetzer Hara, really, he's two things. Really, Yetzer Hara is our spiritual guide and our personal trainer. He's our spiritual guide because he's showing us here, this thing right now that I'm showing you have a passion for, this is where you need to apply your effort right now. Not only that, he's a personal trainer. Why is he a personal trainer? Because if you're a person who tries to exercise, so let's say you exercise by yourself at home. Okay, so you'll do a few sit-ups, a few push-ups, you'll lift a few weights, whatever. And when you're tired, you stop. Oh, but when you go to a personal trainer, the personal trainer is demanding. And he says, oh, I'm pushing you. I'm showing you the strength that you have. Keep going. Another one. Heavier, faster, harder. Keep going. This is what a personal trainer does. He forces us and pushes us to get the absolute best from us. So too, says the B'yam Darkecha, this is what the Yetzer Hara is doing to us. He's saying, oh, I'm inviting you to the gym and I'm putting you on the machine that's perfect for the muscles that you need to build. And I am demanding your energy. I'm demanding your passion and your fire to be used to stand up against this. So work hard. You can do it. Push. Oh, you feel like you're going to give in? You can't hold it? Oh, keep going. I'm going to keep pressing you and keep trying you. And with this, he shows us, as long as we can remember that everything is Hashem, Achdus HaPashit, absolute oneness and unity in the entire creation, all the universes. Everything is Hashem, and even this is Hashem. Even this issue that I'm facing is Hashem and is a message from Hashem. And as long as I know that, I'm not afraid. And now I don't view it as a war that I'm fighting every single day. I don't view it as a losing battle anymore. I view it as me going out together with my partner, my Yetzer Hara, to guide me in the right direction, to show me where I have to put my efforts, and together we are only gonna be involved in Kedusha and come closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because if we're not, he says it so beautifully. This is something that Rabbi Nachman, I think, would it's very clear in the Torah of Rabbi Nachman. How does it feel to, day by day, be fighting a losing battle? You can't win. And you can win, but it's so difficult and it takes a long time. And every single day, the Yetzer Hara is coming back to us, right? If we make progress, he doesn't say, okay, that's enough, you're done. You can rest now. No, he's coming back to us the next day with another challenge. So, if we thought that he was our enemy, and this is a battle that I have to engage in my whole life, and I'm never gaining any ground, how depressing would this be? How much despair would I have? How much would I feel like I should, like Yush, God forbid, like I'm giving up? That's it, I can't do it, I'm giving up. Oh, so B'yam Darkecha tells us, Ein shum yush ba'olam klal. Doesn't exist. We're not giving up. Not only that, this is something that we can turn for the positive and see that our Yetzer Hara really is, like we're saying, our spiritual guide and our personal trainer who's putting us in the right place, showing us what our job is, and showing us the level of passion, strength, and dedication that we can have. So God willing, we should all learn from this, learn from the Yetzer Hara, learn from the B'yam Darkecha, learn from Rabbi Nachman, to be able to face each day anew with a smile, with no yush, no giving up, no despair, ready to go out and do my job together with my spiritual guide and my personal trainer, and together come closer to the Rebbeinu Shalom. Everybody have an amazing day.